going on, brothers? It's Mgtow, the name. Got a video for you. As you're entitled, Inflicted, Part 37. Here goes. So, yeah, it's over. It's over for these trollops. Because you see more and more of these videos where you got these little half-assed documentaries of women in their 20s, 30s, and 40s who are living in their cars, living in their vans. They're saying how hard life is and how they need help. And in those documentaries and in those videos, nobody's asking the question, what choices did they make to put them in that situation? What choices did they make to put themselves in that situation? Especially the videos where you have these overweight single mothers with 3 or 4 children in that car or that van that they inhabit. What choices did they make to put themselves in that situation? You see, nobody wants to ask these questions because we know what the answer is. We know what the answer is. So rather than them come clean and admit why they're in that position right now, they'd rather run to TikTok and say, well, I can't find a husband or I can't find a boyfriend because men are intimidated. They're scared of me. They're intimidated by my strength and independence, my girl boss energy. When the truth is, most men avoid these trollops the same way a pedestrian avoids dog shit. It stinks, and you don't want it on your shoes, so you avoid it. That's what men worth their salt and productive half are doing. That's what they've been doing for years. And that's going to be the new norm. You know what I said, brothers? That's going to be the new norm because that East Indian VP, she just told you. You hear what she said, brothers? You hear exactly what she said. We're not going back. I said, good, neither are we. You can rock by yourself. That's how that works. Drizzle, motherfuckers. Brothers, understand something. Whenever these homeless OF models, these strolling influencers, and all these individuals, especially these bitch-made simps and hyenas, try to base in your face or try to punk you into pursuing relationships, just harken back to those videos that you've cataloged. Videos of those horror stories of fathers who've had their children taken away from them, who've had their houses taken away from them, who are falsely accused, and now they can't find work because the trollop destroyed their life on purpose. Harken back to those videos and understand something. You know that scripture in the book of Proverbs about rewarding good with evil? A lot of these trollops are in the condition that they're in because for a very long time they've been rewarding good with evil. They find a nice guy, they play along with it for a little while, and then they cut his throat. They stab him in the back. So, because they've done that, the evil they've committed will follow them the rest of their days. It follows them the rest of their days. That's why they're face planting. That's why they're crashing out. They can't see it, but I can. Brothers who are in the truth can see it. Brothers who worth their soul can see it. And that's why we're backing away. We're backing away. Their calamity, their pain, their suffering was 1,000% self-inflicted. They did this to themselves. They did it to themselves. Including the delusional among them who can get in front of a camera at a homeless shelter and say, just because I'm homeless doesn't mean I'm broke. Fucking really. You're in a homeless shelter with your kids, but you're trying to punk men and talk down to them and saying you're not broke. You're trying to flex on us. You don't have an argument. You've lost. And they're going to continue to lose because of the ruinous choices that they make and because they're egged on by other tribes here on social media, faking the funk, playing around. And it's gotten so bad that even more of these hoochies are starting to change their colors and say, you know what? Older women on social media are steering younger women into failure. I said, really? No shit. We've been saying that for years and y'all been ignoring us. But now that misfortune's dogging your steps, you want to change your colors? No, it's too late for that shit. It's too late. You see, if you're a man in this life, in this reality, you get no mercy. You get no tolerance. If you mess up, that's your fault. But when these individuals, these walking trash cans, these trollops, and these science projects, when they mess up, they get repeat after repeat, they get retry after retry. You don't get that. I don't get that. That's why I lock them out. Prevention is better than the cure. It's good to be proactive. And yes, their past does matter because the past provides a window into the future. If you know a person is crooked and they try to hide it from you, stay the hell away from them because that could be a snake in the grass. The individual could mistake your kindness for weakness and then cut your throat. Translation, it will reward your goodness with evil. And that's what these troughs and ditch pigs have been doing for decades. And now it's their turn to suffer. It's their turn to live with those consequences. And guess what? Those consequences are permanent. Those consequences are permanent. And those consequences are not just reserved for them. Those consequences are also reserved for the bitch-made simps and the thirst bucket hyenas who stick up for their bad behavior and their mischief. It's reserved for them too because they end up dead or in prison along with them. Or even homeless or in poverty with them. Hence the saying, shit attracts flies. And you're seeing it play out in real life, in real time. But it's not what I think. How about you, brothers? What are your thoughts on the subject? What are your thoughts on these impoverished single mothers living in their cars with their children and these broke OF models trying to base up and punk men in front like they're not in a terrible situation when they are? What are your thoughts, brothers? Leave me up in the comment section. I'm all ears. It's L.O.M. Mgtow. That's all I got for you. Like the bad share in the commentary, for you to subscribe. If you're gonna donate, visit my channel, find a tip jar on my channel. Alright, fam, alright, brethren. You know what's real, you know routine. Go away, live away. SYSPM is for these hoochies. These walking trash cans. These thirst bucket hyenas and these bitch-made simps will probably say how we say it, give them nothing. This is Mgtow PSA. More comers tight. See you soon.